Okay, guys, welcome back to part two of our trip to Savannah. So we Ubered into town, and first place was Clary's. And yes, you need to go to breakfast at Clary's, and it is in the historic district, and it was fantastic. Don't let that line scare you. Just go put your name on that wait list, and you'll get a table, and you'll get your food, and you'll thank me. Then it was off to Forsyth Park. And on Saturdays at Forsyth Park, they have a market fair, or a bazaar, or a farmer's market. I think they officially call it a farmer's market. Nevertheless, it was about 2 hours of walking around. Arts, crafts, jewelry, food, jerky, sides of beef, vegetables. So we spent about 2 hours walking around the park, and it was great. There was frisbee football going on in some of the big grassy areas. They were setting up for a wedding where they have a little restaurant. All the flowers were in bloom. The azaleas were popping everywhere, and it was gorgeous. Now, it was February, and it was 80 degrees, and I don't know that I'd want to do this in August when it's 100 degrees. So we were really fortunate that we caught the weather the way we did, and we got to walk around for about 2 hours, and we saw everything we needed to see, and it was time to start heading out of the farmer's market. And we started walking down to a giant cathedral, and this should definitely be on your bucket list to do in Savannah. Now, the cathedral, we got there and it was closed for Mass. Yeah, that was a bummer. Now, it was still worth it to walk down there and just be in front of it and take some pictures. It was gorgeous. And next time we go, we'll definitely try to hit it, and I'll do a little better planning so we get to go inside of it. So we had about 45 minutes till it opened, so we decided instead of hanging out there, we would start walking towards the city market. So we caught a glimpse of the line for Leopold's, and it wasn't that long. So we decided to cross another thing off our bucket list in Savannah, and we got some ice cream. Now, it was pretty darn good, and they have tons of ice cream options. Ice cream sandwiches, shakes, floats, just cups, cones. I think it's worth it. You should do this. And yet again, it's just a simple little walk in the historic district from basically anywhere that you're at. Yeah, do Leopold's. So we started heading again toward the city market, and then we passed the cemetery. Well, you gotta stop in during the daytime. Now, we had plans that night of doing a ghost walk. So, to be there during the daytime, it was super nice. Because at nighttime it's locked, so you can't go in it. For obvious reasons. It's haunted. Well, that's what they say anyway. On to the city market. So there are like two main touristy shopping areas. There's the city market and there's River Street. And they're kind of separated by Bay Street. And this is us walking up Bay Street. And Bay Street's really cool. There's a ton of places to eat. We stopped in at the Double Wide Diner. We didn't actually get any food there. Everything looked amazing. But it's a really neat place just to walk into and check out. After the Double Wide Diner, we jetted into the city market and found our favorite place, Wet Willie's. Because in Savannah, you can carry a drink around as long as it's in a plastic cup or what have you. And yeah, it was time to start that part of our day. So we hit up a few shops, and then it was off to Johnson Square. Now, in Savannah, walking tours are huge, and there's tons of companies that do them. And if you're coming to Savannah, pro tip, book something in advance. But we got to listen in on a few of them. And, it's not exactly right to just walk up on a walking tour, but, after you've had a few daiquiris, it doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. So we did that, and we learned a little bit of history, and we had a good time. And we got a few evil eyes, but whatever, I'm on vacation. So now we've pretty much hit everything that was on our list of stuff we were going to do that day, and we're wore out. Remember, this is day 2. We were about 12,000 steps into our day. It's about 4 o'clock, and it's time to Uber back to the campground and take a little nap. Because tonight, we've got a walking tour. So, that's what we did. It's about 6:30. We've Ubered back to town, and now it's time for our ghost tour pub crawl. And yeah, it starts in a pub. You can't beat that. Which means you got to be 21 or older to do it. In Savannah, at nighttime, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It was perfect weather. We hit 3 pubs, and it was just a really nice walk. I'm not up for the ghost thing, but it was still really nice. I highly suggest Ghost Tour Pub Crawl. Alright everybody, thanks for checking out our video. Hope you got some ideas for Savannah. Until next time, go anywhere, do anything.